Apples. We've all had them, but did you know that there's more than one kind? In fact, there's 50 kinds. There's a lot more than that actually, but we got 50 apples today, and I'm gonna try each and every one to tell you what's a good apple and what's a bad apple. We're also going to hand out a crown for the apple of my eye, that's the best apple, and a rotten apple, that's the worst. And I can already tell you, it's Macintosh. Let's get started. The first apple. This one is a Suncrisp. Oh. Okay, a little bit mealy. Not too much apple flavor, not terribly juicy. I think we have to put it as a bad apple. It's just not, I wouldn't eat this if I could choose from any of these other apples. So first one, bad apple. Next apple, Snapdragon. This one known for having the leaves still attached whenever you buy it. Oh my, this is a quality apple. Very juicy, distinct apple flavor, light tartness. I'd imagine it'd be great for snacking and baking. This is a good apple. Ludacrisp, invented by Rick Ross. Move, bitch, get out the way, indeed. If it was bad, I was gonna say, get back, motherfucker, you don't know me like that. I wouldn't call it Ludacrisp, like it's not outrageously crispy, but it's got a nice snap to it. I'm about to take another bite. I have to eat 50 apples. Relax, Andy. This is a good apple. The York, whoa! Known as the widest apple and with the biggest rump. That's kind of like a growth out there. That's what's going in my mouth. Whoa, okay, a little dry. Skin's a little tough. Flavor's really good, it's different. It tastes like a grapefruit. For sheer novelty, I'm gonna put it in the good apple category. It's a little dry, the texture's not awesome, but very, very interesting from a scientific perspective. The Cox Orange Pippin is slightly orange, but Pippin, let's find out. Ugh. Ugh.
Here.
Ugh. I don't know what's coy or orange or Pippin about it, but what I can tell you is that it's grainy and it's dry and there's not much flavor. Bad apple. Cortland is rather an interesting look. It's got sort of a zebra stripe pattern going on, very green to red. Let's see what's going on underneath the surface. It's not dry, but it's so grainy, it's so soft. I don't like really soft apples. Like I could squish this with my hand. I could. Oh my God, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. That's how, I'm doing it. I just crushed an apple with my hand like Lou Ferrigno. That's, ugh, gross. What a horrible apple eating experience that was. Will Winesap save the day? How am I like 10 for 10 throwing those up and catching them? I'm terrible at catching things. Don't jinx it. Winesap has a really good texture and it's juicy. The flavor's off. It's very vegetal, like you know, just it tastes like grass clippings or something. I'm not gonna eat anymore. Bad apple. Mutsu apple is green and it's called Mutsu. These are the two facts I know about this apple. Okay. All right, folks. It's got the green apple flavor, it's tart, but it's juicy, it's got a good texture, and it's not like that really abrasive tartness that a lot of green apples, where you feel it in your teeth, you know, your teeth start to hurt. Maybe I just have sensitive teeth. Very good apple. Good apple, good apple. The Northen Spygold. Are these like weed strains? What is this? This has the most hollow sound of any of the apples yet. I don't know, this is like the apples that like if your neighbors growing up had an apple tree and they'd be like, here, have some apples. We have a wonderful harvest this year, the apple tree. And you eat them and you're like, oh, thank you, it's good. It's not very good, bad apple. Ida Red. This looks like about as apple as an apple could possibly look. And it tastes about as typical as an apple could possibly taste. This is like the prototypical apple in my mind. I like apples, this is a good one. It's a good apple. Braeburn, I've heard of this guy before. Oh my holy God. Is this this is normal? No. Oh, you just wanted to
the one that had a second butthole.
Give me a apple with an anus. Isn't that charming? Woo! Tart, fresh, a little dry, but I would enjoy eating this. And I think it would make for a good baking apple. So, good apple, Braeburn. My personal favorite, and maybe the most expensive apple in the grocery store, Honeycrisp. This is a great, versatile, all-around baking and eating apple. It's a great apple. You have to swallow multiple times to get all the juices down. You know, am I right, fellas? It's great for baking, it's great for eating. Honeycrisp is a good apple and a contender for apple of my eye, but we can't award that till the end, but maybe give it a little asterisk. Pink Lady, a notably pink apple. Is it female? I am a fan of pink ladies. All right, fellas? And I know I'm gonna like it. It's, this is probably not the best example I've ever had. It's a little dry, but like that, I think this is a standalone. It's still good, so I'm calling this guy a good apple. Pink Lady's good apple. Here we have the Summer Pippin, which does not fit in the bag because it's gigantic. This is the size of a small cantaloupe or a large baby's head. Unlike the other Pippin, this is much more palatable. This is a lot like the Mutsu in that it is a green apple that is not as tart and much more just snackable. This is a good apple. Over the river and through the woods to Granny Smith's first one. Over the river and through the woods to Granny Smith's house we go. It's, I'm not a huge green apple fan for eating, but they're obviously amazing for pies. And this is about as gold a standard as there is for pie baking, so it's definitely gonna get a good apple rating. Next up we have the Rhode Island Greening. That was a close one. It's a green apple, but is it greening? Let's find out. It's a squirter. Not great. Mealy, soft. It's like a green apple, but it's mealier and softer. So it wouldn't be as good for pies, and it's not so great for eating. This is a bad apple. Jonagold. I can't really think of any jokes for this one. Help me out. Jonah Hill. Jonah Hill, am I right? Canceled. This is the Jonagold, named after Jonah Hill. You have
Jonagold.
Really juicy, nice and sweet. A little bit of tartness to it. Great texture, crispy, wonderful. Fantastic apple. Contender, I think, for the apple of my eye. Jonagold. Macintosh. I talked this earlier and I completely forgot what kind of apple it was. I was thinking of Red Delicious. This is a Macintosh, which I cannot remember what it tastes like. So I'm gonna go in blind, literally.
Andrew is not literally blind.
So this is definitely the best Macintosh I've ever had, but it's still a soft apple. So it's a bad apple. Sorry Macintosh. There was a dream that was Rome, and it shall be beautified. Rome Beauty is the next apple. That was pretty good. It's another very typical looking apple. It's juicy, but it's mealy, and it's the flavor's not there. It tastes like apple skin alone. Rome Beauty, bad apple. Not crazy about it. Somebody's clearly made a mistake because we have a golden russet apple, which, if I'm not mistaken, should be a potato. Let's see what's in here. Nope, this is an apple. This is a golden russet. If I bite into this and it tastes like a potato, you guys, we're gonna have words. Surprising. Bad texture on the outside, but I think this might just be a standalone problem. It does have a very potato-like skin. I'm really torn on this guy. It's too small, bad apple. Jonathan is a very shiny apple, a particularly shiny apple. I almost don't want to eat it, but I want that shine inside of me. Oh, kind of torn on this guy too. Very unique flavor. Again, doesn't quite taste like an apple. I'd almost liken it to a grape. I'm not a big fan of this apple. It's too soft too, very soft apple. Interesting, unique flavor, not enough to rescue it. Bad apple. Yeah, I'm out that Brooklyn. Now I'm down in Tribeca, right next to De Niro, but I'll be hood forever. Jay-Z's very own Empire State of Mind apple, or for Empire for short. Again, a very prototypical apple, the kind that you'd put on your teacher's desk in the 50s. Let's see what it tastes like. Not a great flavor, not juicy enough, mostly soft, bad apple. The Gold Rush, named for Rush Limbaugh's 50th wedding anniversary to his 50th wife. Speak ill of the dead, oh shit. It's not very gold, and it doesn't appear to be in that too much of a hurry, so bit of a misnomer. It's okay. It's very much a green apple. It's pretty tart. It's not juicy enough, and it's a little too tart for my liking. It would make for a great baking apple, but overall, the gold rush is over, folks. Black Twig is the name of this apple because there's a very green twig sticking out of this. Very juicy. It's got a green apple-like flavor to it, but it's not too tart. Great texture.
They're said to be Andrew Jackson's favorite apple.
Sometimes bad people like good things. Go to a police auction if you don't believe me. In spite of it being Andrew Jackson, famed bad apple, his favorite apple, I'm gonna call it a good apple because it's a good apple. This is journalism, folks. Evercrisp is the name of this apple. This is very beautiful. I like the starry night effect going on here. But let's see what it tastes like. That's a good apple. Very beautiful to look at and very beautiful to eat. Very sweet, not even a hint of tartness to it, but not overbearingly sweet. Good texture, juicy, good apple. Sweet 16, it's a felony to eat this. Weird name for an apple. Weird name for anything that you'd eat. I don't care for it. Makes me feel like I'm breaking some kind of law. I think I'll just skip this one. No. It is notably sweet. It's a little soft for my taste. It does have a unique flavor, almost like cherry-like, which I kind of like. It's a good apple, except for its gross, pervy name. The Baldwin, is it Billy, Alec, Stephen?
Haley? The famous daughter?
Christ almighty. I'm so old. Ooh. Soft. Gross. It's not as soft as some of these guys, but it's soft, and I don't like it. So it's a bad apple. Corte Pendu plate. Literally none of these three words make sense to name an apple. Well, with a name like that, better taste good. So I'm learning that apparently you age these apples like fine wine, and apparently they mellow with time. We don't have that kind of time. So for now, it's a bad apple. It's a bad apple. Jonagold is the name of this apple. That was nice. That was crisp, like an apple. It's like a red delicious, but gingery gold. Oh, soft. Flavor's not bad. Juiciness is okay, but both the skin and the flesh are soft, which is off-putting to me. It's too soft. Bad apple. Fuji, named after the film, which is named after the mountain. It's a Fuji apple. We've all seen Fuji apples. But have we tasted them? Yes, two. Also bad. Another very good prototypical apple. Really juicy. The skin has more apple skin flavor, you know? That kind of like grassy note. I'd call this a good apple. It's very straightforward, straight shooter. It's the kind of apple you feel like you could have a beer with. That's the kind of apple I want to vote for. You better bust out the tux, cause we're headed for the Gala. Apple, that is. Very, very typical apple. Not too tart, decent juice, nice and crisp. It's a good apple. It's a good apple. This is nothing special, nothing to write home about, but it's a good apple. You've seen the pink lady apple, but have you seen the plain old lady apple? It was a little guy. A lady, little lady. It's a little lady. Tastes very fall, almost like leaves, I think, even. Like literally like leaves. I mean, my immediate visceral reaction indicates that it's a bad apple. Sorry, lady. Sorry, ladies. Cameo apple. This one has a gouge in it, not its fault. It is rather an interesting color. It's almost desaturated, if you will. Tart, distinct appley flavor, not too much skin flavor, good snap, good juice, good apple. Sweet ambrosia. What is ambrosia? I know it's ambrosia salad, but what is actual ambrosia? Could you Google ambrosia for us quickly?
Food of the gods.
Food of the gods! So what we're looking at here better be a pretty damn good apple. Perhaps it's named after ambrosia salad because it's so darn sweet. It's not a hint of tartness to it. That being said, good texture, good juice factor. It's a good apple. Good apple. Red Delicious, which, if memory serves, only lives up to one aspect of its name. I'll let you guess which one, because it's red. So it's not very delicious. I remember, let's see if my memory serves me, because I remember these being pretty bad. It's fine. It's a perfectly fine apple. I thought these were terrible.
I've always liked Macintosh. That's a good one.
Lo and behold, it's not a bad apple. It's not. It's juicy, it's got decent flavor. It leaves like a matte kind of texture on my tongue, which I'm not crazy about, but it's not enough to disqualify it. It's a good apple. And this is a supermarket one too.
Yeah.
Oh, it's got a sticker on it. I've heard that these are edible, these stickers. Well, I can think of no better thing to do than to eat it like a tab of acid.
Maybe you can just swallow it whole.
Good thing. Okay, so we'll find out if those are edible. I'll let you know what happens tomorrow, if I find it. Next up, the Red Devil, which used to be a brand of discount vacuum cleaner. But now it's a proud, if splotchy apple. Oh. What the hell? I thought I was bleeding. What in good God gravy? What is happening here? A Red Devil apple is nothing short of blood red in the center. It's not very good. Yeah, it's soft, not very juicy, fantastically interesting color. Honestly, it's pretty weird. It's pretty weird to look at. And at first I was charmed by this, but now I'm feeling like, ew. Sorry, Red Devil, but you're a bad apple. Crimson Crisp is the name of this apple. It's red and hopefully crispy, because that's what it's called. So let's see what's happening. It's not too juicy, but it's not dry. Good and crispy, nice neutral flavor. It's a good apple, I like it. Next, Golden Supreme. I wouldn't call it golden. Well, okay, this is a little golden, but mostly it's green. Is it Supreme? I wouldn't call it Supreme, but it is quite golden on the inside. It has golden flesh. It's not my favorite to eat, but it's not bad, and it would definitely make for a good pie. It's got good firmness, good tart, so I'm gonna call it a good apple. Don't we all have a Scarlet Crush? If we're talking about that Scarlet, don't we all have a Scarlet Crush? Which is big. Scarlet Crush apple, however, looks startlingly similar to a Honeycrisp. Does it bear any resemblance to Scarlett Johansson? Let's have a taste. Oh, Scarlet. Oh my. It's juicy. It's almost indistinguishable to the Honeycrisp, maybe a little less sweet, a little bit more tart, and it's named after America's favorite Scarlet. It's a good apple. Koru, a type of apple. Oh, that's getting gruesome. The amount of colors and yeah. No, you don't care for that? You don't like this?
I don't like it at all.
So this is a fine apple. I mean, it's not impressing me in any form, but it's also not depressing me, which is really a feat. Most things do. So I'm gonna call this a good apple because I would eat it, I would bake with it. It's a good apple. Macoun. I have no idea what that means. Ooh, it's rather a striking color. Well, no, it's not. It's normal. Oh, but on the inside, it is ghostly white. Finish is a little grassy, but it's quite juicy. Flesh tastes good, good snap. It's a fine apple. It's a fine apple. It's a good apple. Golden cousin to the Red Delicious, Golden Delicious is the next apple. This is golden. This is as golden as a golden necklace. Sunset. Delicious. Well, it's Golden. I wouldn't call it delicious. It's way too grassy. It is grainy. It's not like super soft, or is it? Can I crush this one too? I can. If you can crush an apple with your human hands, like you're an 18th century strongman, then it's a bad apple. This is a bad apple. Jumping Jonaprince?
Jonaprince.
Jumping Jonaprince. Jumping Jonaprince, Batman. This is Nico's favorite apple, probably just because of its name. This has got to be the least flavorful apple of the bunch. This almost tastes like water. And it's just flavorless, so this is a bad apple. Sorry, Nico. The fall of man was said to begin when Eve ate the apple from the tree of knowledge. It is with that in mind that we are going to try Eve's Delight. I have a feeling that's why they called it that. Read your Bibles, folks. Ugh. This is Eve's Delight. This is what caused the downfall of humanity. Is this thing? It's like, yeah, it's like it does look like an heirloom tomato. It's an heirloom apple. It has the worst anus of any apple thus far. Take a look at that thing. I'm trying to get the light on it so you see how it's like a little moist. All right, so let's see if it was worth it. Eve. Oh. 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 It's awful. This is why we have the knowledge of good and evil and therefore live every day in f***ing agony and repentance every day because of this thing. Also, it's very, very soft. So soft to the point that I think this might work. No, I don't have the strength, but this will probably. Not very good. Crabapple. Hope you like seafood. Crab apples. They're not just for throwing at the nerds in school, like me. I had these thrown at me when I was a child. Oh my f***ing God. Oh my God. That is so bad. It's so dry. It's so grainy. It's so soft. It's everything I hate about a bad apple, and therefore is itself a bad apple. Hey yo, listen what I say, oh, oh. Snow. It's a Red Hot Chili Peppers reference. Do with that what you will. The snow apple, dry and grainy, but not as bad as the crab apple, but still pretty bad. It's beautiful looking, but that's about it. Bad apple. This sounds like a medical condition. The Esopus Spitzenburg.
Esopus. Esopus.
Esopus. Somebody was having fun the day that they named the apples. For such a complicatedly named apple, it's pretty milquetoast. It's a complicated way of saying that it's boring. It's just enough where I'm like, this is lame. So it's a bad apple. Sorry to the proud town of Esopus Spitzenburg. Blushing golden. This is an apple, and we're gonna take it out and see what it tastes like. It's golden. It is blushing a little bit. It's got a little blush here. See that? It's golden. It's got a little blush. It's golden. It's got a little blush. Oh, it's stuck in my. There you go. Look at that. You see that? Look at how well that's wedged in there. I'm never getting that out. Very, very middle of the pack. It's not grainy enough for me to be mad at it, but it's not like crisp and juicy and delicious enough for me to be in love with it. This is the most middle of the pack of the bunch, I think.
Should Brad bite it?
Right, you want to bite this?
I could bite it. But I don't know the criteria.
Here, you just.
The whole time. Wow.
Here, I don't know. Just tell me, just as a human being, is this a good apple? Do you like it?
I like it.
Okay. Good apple.
I'm happy about that apple.
The Brads have it. It's a good apple. Let's take a look at the Roxbury Russet. It is hideous. Look at this awful, ugly thing. I hate it. It's good though. I think it's too grainy. It's too grainy of a texture to award it the good apple standing. So unfortunately, Roxbury Russet, it lives up to its name. It's potato. It's a bad apple. Fittingly, the last apple is called Seek No Further. It's the last apple I have to eat today. So so I'm excited. Interesting colors we have going on here, because we have red, we have gold, and we have green. It's kind of like everything that we've had thus far today. Yeah. Dry, soft, grainy, bad apple. Seek help. There you have it, folks. 50 different apples, each with a bite taken out of it. Don't worry, we're gonna turn these into a pie, or perhaps several pies. But first, I have to name the apple of my eye, as well as the rotten apple. The best and worst of the bunch. And for me, there's no competition. The worst, by far, was also the smallest. Size does matter. This is how I know which one it is. It's this little guy. Crabapple sucked. I understand that this is apparently better for making jams and jellies, and that does not surprise me at all, because I would rather eat my own hand. It's a little dramatic. I don't like it. It's dry, it's grainy, it's soft, it's juiceless, it sucks, it's bad. It's called Crabapple, for God's sake. It's a crap apple. It's a bad apple. This sucks. It's bad. The best apple that I had today, without a doubt, was the Jonagold apple. I can't remember which one it is, but Brad will put some footage over of me eating it right now, maybe in black and white, turning to color. Cool. That was a juicy, crisp, sweet yet tart, fantastic example of an apple. Really great job, whoever made that. I'm rooting for you. I'm on your side. Unless you are a registered sex offender. In which case, I don't want nothing to do with you.